Good afternoon, everyone. Next Generation Weather Forecaster Joe Shock here at StormChaserJS.com, taking a look at what is going to be potentially one heck of a storm late next week along the eastern seaboard. And we're going to take a look at some of the guidance here and explain what's going to happen and why I believe this is going to come to fruition. So let's start off here with the GFS Ensemble first. This is the newest 12Z Ensemble run. We're still waiting on some of the more afternoon data, but we have a couple European graphics as well. We'll take a look at those. The WMO sites, the World Meteorological Weather Society organization, if you will. So here we got the 12Z GFS Ensemble, and here is next Thursday, and there's some timing differences, of course, of being a week out, but you can see there's going to be a feature coming out of the Midwest that's going to be diving southeast next Thursday and the Friday, and you can see here next Thursday night the feature is going to be somewhere around this area. Then Friday it begins to develop, and remember there's only 21 GFS Ensemble runs, and the European has double that, 51, a little bit more than double that, 51, so there's not as many lows as you see here, and also maybe the model doesn't develop every single, ensemble doesn't develop the storm, so you don't see the entire picture here with maybe, I don't know, what is this, maybe 7 or 8 storms here being developed out of 21 members, and maybe a couple lagging in behind here, so I don't think the GFS shows you the total potential, but again, what it shows is that there's a storm going to be developing somewhere late next week, and this year you can see a member there. I'll try to zoom in here. Has 977 millibar low just south of Block Island there. So you get the idea that something is going to be coming out of this late next week, and I really do believe that this is going to come to fruition. Now here's the European operational. Again, you can see the storm here diving southeast. Friday, it's off the coast. Here's where the operational has it, south of the Cape and Islands. And Saturday, and now this is where it gets really concerning, because you can see Friday, it's at 992, and then Saturday, it's down to 974. And what the model does is that there's another low right over, I believe, southern Rhode Island, which is 985, I forget. But the point is that there's going to be, we'll see where it is within here and how this all evolves, but the European does not move the storm around, not much. So it really stalls it out for 2, if not 2.5 days. You can see here, here's Friday, here's Saturday, here's Sunday, and who knows what may happen after that. But with this kind of a situation, I mean, this is going to be a high precipitation event, potentially, first of all. So very heavy snowfall where it remains snow, very heavy rainfall where rain will be occurring, very strong northeast winds with a tight pressure gradient. So this really has the potential not only to cause inland impacts, but significant coastal flooding with the tides being high at the end of next week and the prolonged period of northeast winds and very strong winds at that. And this wind threat can go inland too. Very, very strong low-level jet dynamics. So this has the potential to be really a substantial impact late next week, days 7.5 through 9.5. So we'll see how that works out. And again, also that it's moving so slow, which will make a long-duration storm potentially very, very high-impact situation with hanging around for 2.5 days. So we'll see how the evolution of that works out regarding the motion and how all the players come onto the field. But here's the European Ensemble here for lows next Thursday evening. And again, 51 members here. You can see many more members here with the storm to begin with and that dive southeast. Here we are Friday morning next week, and I want you to pay attention to how many members here are, if you will, clustered, and I have a box I drew in my last image of where I think the storm will end up, giving you a rough area of where I think this will end up at the moment. But you can see where a lot of members are clustered and what the intensity of these are. So you can see there's pretty low members in here. You got 974, 968, somewhere in here I saw. So this is on the table to be a high impact storm, no question about that. Then here we are Friday afternoon. I'll try to zoom in here, move my camera so you can see what we have going on here and close. So you can see 976, a lot of 970s, 980s, so it's there. I mean, there's no denying the signal that this is here. And here again is the downloaded version of next Friday that I used to create my other image here. What will happen again, what you saw from the European ensembles is the wave coming southeastward, east-southeastward, getting to the Mid-Atlantic coast, and then redeveloping here. And this is really all occurring because what we're going to see here up in the North Atlantic here is the NAO beginning to back, if you will, retrograde southwest. So the block gets over Greenland again. You can see that here's next Tuesday night. And then by Friday, where the storm threat is, you can see how the block moves from the east of Greenland to the southwest of Greenland, which is right here. So let's take a look at that again. Here's Tuesday night, and then by Friday you can see where the block is, and then here's the trough here with the storm, trying to figure out where the storm will be. But very, very favorable pattern for a slow-moving, high-impact storm here along the northeast coast. So something definitely to keep an eye on as we work through the weekend and early next week. And I will have more updates for you as needed at StormChaserJS.com and at StormChaserJS on Twitter. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.